Edge of Spider-Geddon issue 3 says a spider-powered Uncle Ben stop at a bar for a drink and to charge his ancient phone. Bartender gladly gives Ben a beer, saying that he's more than happy to listen to Ben's story. Ben regales him with a tale of Peter watching videos on his phone as Ben and May visit the doctor, where Ben has some tests run on him. Leaving the hospital, Pete and Ben head to the pharmacy, where Pete waits for Ben to pick up his medication. After returning, Ben can't find Peter, thinking he might have headed home. So he heads off on his own, followed by a drug addict who shoots him as Peter is messing around on top of a J. Jonah Jameson billboard. Ben tells the bartender he woke up with his powers thanks to a blood transfusion from Peter. Later on, Peter fights the Wrecker as Uncle Ben, donning half a spider mask, confronts the villain and is beaten for his troubles. This doesn't stop Ben one bit, and he hits back harder, stopping the Wrecker. Later on, Ben finds out the Wrecker was just defending his home from Oscorp coming in and demolishing the neighborhood. Peter says that that doesn't make what the Wrecker was doing okay, and he could have hurt someone. Ben says that Pete is still his and May's responsibility, and what he's doing could hurt him. Pete says Spider-Man saved Ben and he needs to give him a second chance. Later on, Pete teams with Uncle Ben to fight his villains, wondering which one of them is the Spider-Man. Eventually, he suggests they call themselves Spider-Pete and Spider-Ben, but Ben says that's not a good idea since it could compromise their identities. Pretty soon, Ben confronts Kraven the Hunter after having been buried alive by the villain. Ben savagely beats Kraven until a still drugged Pete arrives. Ben learns that Kraven told Pete that he had killed Ben and was going to become the Spider-Man in his place. Knowing that this is too dangerous, Ben tells Pete that they need to stop and that Aunt May needs Peter. The boy argues with Ben, saying May needs him as well. He notices what Ben has done to Kraven, grabbing the villain and planning on getting him to a hospital, leaving Ben alone to deal with what he has done. In the present, Ben finishes his drinks, saying no matter how bad it got or even after he lost Peter, he never told May. The bartender says that there is no way to rewrite what happened, not without telling an even bigger lie. He tells Ben that he cheated death and had many years with May as well as all the adventures with Pete as Spider-Man, so he wonders if Ben really thinks the boy regrets any of that. In the past, Ben sees Peter, who says he never would have done what Ben did, and he only wants Ben not to be lost to him again. Ben agrees, saying that he has to make sure he doesn't make that happen. In the present, Ben's phone is charged and the bartender says that he can sleep in the bar since one night off won't be what kills him. Ben declines the offer, saying he's old enough to know no one knows how long they've got and he'll sleep when he's dead. Edge of Spider-Geddon issue 3 was a nice break from the early issues where action and spectacle kinda took over. This issue, however, was very reserved and instead told a story about responsibility and honesty, and it felt like there were actually some stakes in it. I really love the idea of Peter and Ben teaming up as a spider duo. The background of a slightly futuristic yet really realistic New York was really quite interesting, and the subtle hints at the larger world were really quite fantastic, making me want to know more about these characters and the world they inhabit. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.